Welcome to Tank's Vlog. Today is May 30th, 2017. Mets dodged a bullet tonight as Asdrubal Cabrera put the ass in Asdrubal, dropping a fly ball on the infield. Oh my God. I mean, come on. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's foggy. You're a major leaguer. You need to make that catch. And what the shame of it is Tyler Pill, making his first major league start, pitched well enough to get the win, should have got the win, instead gets a no decision. With the Mets' decision to let Seth Lugo and Steven Matz pitch one more rehab game, that probably means Pill will get one more start. Maybe if he pitches good in that start, the Mets will be nice enough to let him stay around and get rid of some of the other garbage like Neil Ramirez. I mean, when Steven Matz and Seth Lugo come up, I mean, that should be the end of Neil Ramirez. I mean, just the fact that Neil Ramirez was warming up in the 12th inning really put the pressure on the Mets, and they came through. TJ Rivera with the leadoff single. Then you get the nice walk by Conforto. And you see, this is what you do. This is how you get rallies started. You don't need a home run to win a game. And you know what? You had good at-bats, except for everyone for Jose Reyes. Couldn't get the bunt down. Tick, 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 tick. Great career for Jose Reyes. Let me just say this. The Mets have a Hall of Fame and museum down by the Robinson Rotunda, the Jackie Robinson Rotunda. It's a great place to go. There's a lot of nice plaques there. And every couple of years, the Mets have a ceremony to induct someone in the Mets Hall of Fame. I think it's time to put in Howard Johnson and Ryan Darling. Don't you, Mets? Howard Johnson, Mets Hall of Fame. Ron Darling, Mets Hall of Fame. Let's go. Let's get it done. Anyway, one of these days, Jose Reyes is going to get a plaque down there. He's one of the best Mets of all time. He's an all-time great. From 2003 to 2011, fantastic career, one of the best Mets ever. He was a fan favorite. He was one of my favorite players. The Jose Reyes that's out there now is garbage. He's only 33, they say. He looks more like he's 38. Be that as it may, he just doesn't look like he has the ability to be an everyday baseball player anymore. And the time is definitely ticking. He looks finished to me. And the fact he can't get a bunt down in that situation is just brutal. I mean, fortunately, he got the swinging bunt, did get the run into the dirt, and Jay Bruce knocked the winning one in. So, all being equal, the Mets won the game, but should not have been like this. Josh Smoker, great relief, 3 innings. Got some big outs after getting a couple of men on in the 10th inning, and then a clean 11th, and did the job in the 12th. So, 3 straight wins. Mets got to get this momentum going. They need a streak. They need to get, before anyone could even say that this team is back, they need to get over 500. And right now, at 23 and 27, that's still unacceptable. That's still not where this team should be. And I don't want to hear anything about unconsole or they're back in the race. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not even close to the second wild card right now. The second wild card right now is the Arizona Diamondbacks, who are just rolling at 32 and 22. I mean, the Mets are 5 games in the loss column behind that. They got a long way to go before anyone could even say that they're back in it. They're not back in it. Well, meanwhile, another National League team that's stunningly playing bad baseball is the Chicago Cubs. They're just lost their 5th straight game. I mean, it's one thing getting swept in Los Angeles to the Dodgers, and the Dodgers are rolling right now. They've won 6 in a row. They've leapfrogged the Rockies for the best record in the National League. Both of them are playing great baseball. But right now, the Dodgers are red hot. They just took over first place, and they're as good as advertised. And Clayton Kershaw really is not been that dominant or it hasn't been story breaking. It's just like everyone's playing well over there. They're getting just a great team effort. They got a good manager, and they're going to be a tough out this year. Meanwhile, in the American League, those Houston Astros, they're a steamroller right now. 37-16. It's over. It is over. The American League West Division Championship, hand it to Houston right now. Barring an absolute meltdown, the Astros are going to win the West. They have an 11-game lead, and they look like they are lift-off, launch, ready to go. And if you ask me right now who's going to win the World Series, I have to say it's the Houston Astros. Meanwhile, in the American League West, the Angels still reeling from the devastating news that they won't have Mike Trout for 6 to 8 weeks. Still have Albert Pujols, who today came one step closer to immortality. He hit home run number 599, so his next home run will put him in exclusive company with 600 home runs. I mean, before all the steroid era, there were only 3 people in the 600 home run club, and now, even though it's been kind of tainted with a couple of people in there who were proven juicers, I still think that if you hit 600 home runs, that's got to say something. And even though people like A-Rod and Barry Bonds did at one point use steroids in their career, there's going to have to be a point where baseball forgives them. And I'll have more on that later this year, but I think if you hit 600 home runs, it's automatic trip to Cooperstown. And Pujols is just one more home run and he'll have it. That's all for today. Good day.